Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. In the last episode we just went around getting some Witcher gear for the cat skull. We did the first diagram and then we did the upgrades part 1 and 2. In this episode what we are going to go and do is we are going to go to see Sergeant Ardle at Crows Perch, and we are going to go and get Uma. We are finally ready to head to Kaer Morhen, I think. So yeah, we'll go to this fast travel point, shoot over there, and do this. I mean, we've still got all sorts of little quests all over the place. We've got one here down at Wastrel Manor, Tadaris. There's a couple up in Novigrad. So I mean, we have all sorts still to do. I think we've not even picked this up yet. So what we might do is head to Drahim Castle and pick up this notice board. I think that's the last notice board we need to pick up, and then head off to Crows Perch. So that's what we'll do. We'll go here first. There's probably nothing to pick up there, but even so, oh, you know, bloody hell, these bandits, do they ever learn? Oh, where am I going? Ooh, now that is rough on that guy. We're also going to need to
What? Lost your nerve?
yeah, let's box him down, shall we? Ouch. Oh. Cool, get down. What about you?
Bad idea.
Yeah, bad. Oh! You got a shot off. Now that is not nice. Ooh. That's what you get for that. Yeah, we're going to have to go and sell some of the stuff we picked up, because we are pretty full again actually, so we'll have to do that as well. Otherwise running around Kaer Morhen is going to be a bit of a pain, because we'll pick up all sorts there. Oh, this... Oh no, I will sell them in... Oh, there's nothing there, that's fine. In Novigrad. Because... Fergus, I think it's Fergus, might not have too much money. So... We'll go to Hierarch Square. We'll have to meditate as well. Right, let's meditate to the morning. Hello, Armourer. You don't look right happy. Is it because I slept, meditated in your shop overnight?
Top-notch swords?
Yeah, I know.
Show me what you have in stock.
Oh, you ain't got much money. You ain't got much money at all. Right. There is another armourer around which we could go out and flog stuff to. And we can go out and get rid of some of this other rubbish. Well, I'm not calling it rubbish, but you know what I mean. Get rid of some of this into our go on, stash at the Rosemary and Thyme. Excuse me.
So long.
because I do seem to have been hoarding my
How can I be of service?
relics, carrying them with me. No, I don't need a loan. Let's convert some
Got
currency,
some
see if we
coin
can
I'd like to
see how much
convert
we've
into
got.
crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Ooh, nice amount. Cool. And you know, catching this blacksmith can be a real pain. He's never here. Never here when you want him. Oh, here we go.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
Yeah, I do.
What do you have on offer?
No money, but we can get rid of these anyway. He's got enough for that, I think. Okay. Right, let's go and head to the Rosemary and Thyme, if I can remember my way there. I think we can get there this way. Oh, if we head down straight through here. We can get round by going past this gate. Yeah, some of these people are right nice to us. All the work we've done trying to tidy up the city and stuff like that, and what do we get? We get an elbow grief. Oh, I could have done this at Crows Perch. In fact, I'm gonna, because I don't want to start that quest. We'll go to Ciri's room at Crows Perch and pop them in there. Right, where are we going? Crows Perch. We have the tools for Fergus as well, but I'm not that bothered about giving him to him yet. What I might do is wait for that until we come back. What we got going on here? What seems to be the problem here?
You'll shut your trap if you want this to be done soon. The man needs to concentrate.
You're our sons, all.
Yeah, they are.
Shut it.
Oh, hey, oh.
What you looking at? Want to be next for a thrashing?
Well, you can try, pal.
What's going on here?
Sir, my daughter, help us.
My men need some diversion from time to time. They get jumpy elsewise.
No, you can't let this
I
happen.
can't let this happen. I won't.
Figured it might end this way. Get him!
Nah, I'm not messing around. Yeah, you did ask for it, pal. Oh, now that is harsh. But not as harsh as this. Oh, don't panic, I'm gonna. Oh!
Sir, not you.
Well, it looks like we might be going to Fergus anyway. To sell some of our ill-gotten gains here. Well, not so ill-gotten as well-deserved, because, like, that's just crap what they were doing. And reserve everything they get. Fist tech, nice.
Stay clear of the swamps.
Why? Not wrong with swamps. Ask Johnny, he loves the swamps. Lived there all his life and he heartily recommends it. Hey, come on. Thank you.
We watch it, you clod.
Oi, we'll have less of that.
Hunger's turned this one.
Right, okay, let's head to... Ooh, Master Armor Repair Kits, that's nice. Apart from the weight a ton. We'll go and flog these bits to Fergus. I'll not mention the... what's it? Oh, what we've got on here. What's new? Read that, yeah, that. We've actually done this already, I think. Witcher wanted to root out and exterminate the monsters rampaging around these parts. During the time it takes to complete the contract, said Witcher will... yeah. Cost deducted from final pay. Yeah, I'm sure we've already done that. When we went back to Lindenvale to do the... Oh, go on. Monstrous Jacks or whatever it was. Fergus got stuff to sell yet?
How may I assist you?
I'm not going to give him the tools yet. We'll do that when we come back. Because it's no point, because we're not high enough level to use what they give us anyway, so there is no point. Right, let's go and get rid of these swords as well, because some of them weigh a fair bit. Some of them weigh quite a bit. So that's going to reduce our weight anyway, so... Okay, farewell Fergus, I'll speak to you later.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Hey up. Hello, Ardle.
Ah, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings.
Baron's not here. Rode off to find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
Oh, nice.
They're
Your
murdering
order.
and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
Well, they're not... That lot won't be doing it again in a hurry.
You, white one. What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
No, because he's not here. Right, let's drop off these relics. Because we've only got one or two to put in here. We'll drop these Griffin swords in as well. That's a bit better. Right, now let's go and talk to Ardle and say, now then, what the hell are you doing? I want Uma. Is there anything to loot in here? I don't think there is. Oh, there's something here. What's this? Nilfgaardian demands. Philip Strenger, your supply problems do not interest us. The pact we signed was clear, and the Empire of Nilfgaard demands you fulfill its terms. If you do not, our mutual obligations will be rendered null and void, and your privileges will be revoked. Sincerely, Havard van Morhen, Field Marshal, Army Group Centre, Command. Okay. Yeah, so I think you better start getting his stuff in order.
Need to talk to you.
About?
I'm taking Uma.
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Gotta ask the Baron's permission. Thing is,
he ain't here.
Well, I'm not asking.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you, you can try to stop me. But that'd be an error. A mortal one.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You should be.
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up. Bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, don't like him. Bloody Baron was far better. Yep, so let's go out and pick up our little friend.
Could use some hair of the hound. Got any vodka?
Nope. I've got some Dwarven Spirit though.
Taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
No. You're gonna have to find some other diversion.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
That one of your Witcher games?
No, it should be
Witcher
one of yours
version's
though.
different. Don't make me show you.
Ooh.
Open the door. Now. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach.
Yeah, it's definitely an ugly little dude,
She'll
isn't
take
it?
us to Kaer Morhen. Well, come on.
Nah, he's more interested in the rat, Geralt.
Quit playing around. Let's go. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
Ah, bloody Nilfgaardians.
What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Surprise,
I
surprise.
gotta ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
So we're not going back to Kaer Morhen yet. We are going back to Vizima.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
There
As
she
you wish.
is.
At once.
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
Nice try,
What
Uma.
have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies? Report.
I don't take orders from you.
No courtesies needed. Perfect. But remember, I'm not your soldier, or page, or dog, so don't give me any orders.
Would you prefer I order my guards? Look around. I need only beckon.
I like winding this guy up.
Now report.
Ciri, This man is the key to finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this monstrosity? I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
Yeah, but this task is a little bit different than that. I know where Ciri was and what she did.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen,
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
and into the Wild Hunt again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's a right... Yeah. This monstrosity might be your daughter.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli, Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iacus. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer, my question stands.
Yes. I believe I can. But I must...
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have. I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
Right, okay. Ooh, 2,000 crowns, nice. So be it. I'll not wind him up too much more today.
This audience is over. Till the next.
Yeah, let's wind up Yennefer now, shall we? You're biting... Wait, where did it go?
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa called into the dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it. Unlike some others, I know.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt?
Yeah.
We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
Alright, so how do we lift this curse?
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Oh,
Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
So finally, we are here, Kaer Morhen. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah.
Whoa there, Roach.
Yeah, calm down, Roach. Be fine.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
That wasn't a forktail, was it? It looked more like a wyvern. But could be, I suppose. What do I know? I'm just human. This place is amazing. We will definitely be having a good rootle around here.
Look for the wind, Druid. Been away quite a while.
Good to see you, Vesemir.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
So did Roach.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Yeah, but why are you dirty?
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
She's here already.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. Then she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
And that was a good bed.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
Yeah.
Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture.
No, I think it's that. Are you any idea what Yen's planning?
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
She's got to have her reasons.
She's gotta have a good reason.
More than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
Yeah, whereabouts is everyone?
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, 2 birds, 1 stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
Okay, and what about...
Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
I take it she's not in the best of moods then. And Roach, what the hell are you doing? Roach, what are you doing? Oh, you know, stupid damn horse. Ugliest man alive.
Can we talk?
how can I help you?
How can I help you?
I'm looking for Ciri.
I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, scar on her cheek. Seen her?
A little bit overexcited. Do universals exist as real and distinct entities?
You think universals exist as real and distinct entities, or only as mental constructs? So do I.
Take care, Uma.
So long.
Right, okay, so I think what we should do is we should go and see Yennefer first and say hello. Yeah, over time we will give this place a right good loot all around, but first things first, I want to go in here because there is something in the back. Berengar's notes.
Handwriting looks familiar. Berengar's. Papers have been lying here for years.
Yeah, they have. Oh, just caught that. Damn hunk of metal, a week sweating with bellows and forge, and what do you know? There's Torhern, shining in my hands. And there it goes, cracking into shards with the first practice strike. Must have botched something in the alloy composition, or cooled it too fast after forging. Hard to say, just gotta try again, I guess. But not here, because Vesemir is already badgering me with his blasted words of wisdom. Should have known asking his advice was opening a bottomless can of worms. Don't know how Geralt puts up with that without going the rest of the way crazy.
How about that? He was working on a sword. And not just any sword, judging by his notes. Torhern.
Yeah, it's a nice sword.
Berengar consulted him. Vesemir might remember how far he got.
Ooh, Asta, Master Armour and Weapons Repair Kits. Cool. I mean, I'm not going to go hunting around all over as soon as we get here. I will do like a bit at a time because there's all these walls around, there's all sorts up there. There's all sorts up the back there, there's more here, there's absolutely all sorts. And then there's all the towers, yeah, it's a great place. You can really do some good rummaging. I will have a look around this area though, on the ground. Now, can I loot this one? Is it going to let me loot? I don't think so. No, fine. I don't want it anyway. But there is something that I do want over this neck of the woods. And that is over in this corner. If you didn't know, here is the bed that was thrown out the window, along with
Triss's earring.
Yeah.
Good thing I found it.
Yeah, we'll be taking that.
Get it back to Triss.
Get it back to Triss. Yeah, that's just what I was going to say. So let's go and see Yennefer. Right, we'll take a look at looting some bits from around this little area first. Don't think there's anything around the back here. Oh, your Geralt, don't hurt. And over here. Brakes would be good. Ooh, beer. Ethelred and early Thrad.
How you
again.
like that silver?
Do you mind, Geralt? Loot. Don't throw a punch. Enhanced racing saddle. I don't think I really need that, but we'll take it. Nice. Nice vampire.
Leaking again. Damn it.
Yeah, you sort that out, Lambert. I'm gonna go and see Yen. And there's all sorts of loot in here. There's stuff to loot everywhere. Orange vial, and another vial. Empty bottle. Monstrum, a portrayal of Witchers, Volume 2.
Monstrum, or portrayal of Witchers. Somebody's notes on the first page.
Yeah, so let's take a look. For it is well known that when a Witcher inflicts torment, suffering and death, he experiences a semblance of pleasure and delight. The kind of normal and righteous man only feels when performing his marital duties with his spouse. And bid them come... Yeah, I can't say that. From this it clearly follows that the Witcher is, in the very matter of his being, a defiler of nature, an immoral and loathsome degenerate, born from the darkest and rankest depths of hell. For only one such as the devil himself can derive pleasure from suffering and torment. Note in the margin, the book is a key, the mines near Kaer Morhen. Okay.
How to open a passage in the mine. Might be worth seeing what's down there.
Yeah, every chance of that. Right, there was some armour that we picked up as well then, so let's just take a look at that. Ooh, it's light armour though. No, I'm gonna stick as I am. I'm sticking as I am. I know it's better, but like, I'm a sucker for my Griffin gear until I get my Wolven gear or something that is a hell of a lot better than what I've got now. What's down this one? Probably nothing. Nope. Oh, the dog's off again. Creating wants his tea, I think. So let's go see Yen. See how she is. See how she's getting on. Oh!
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Oh. Oh, God. Right, yeah, I'll just climb back down off the ceiling. Every time that gets me. You'd think I'd know by now.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
I think she's a little bit on the grouchy side.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Okay, don't you trust us?
You got trust issues with us?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me. So I'd rather keep certain things secret, for the time being.
Pretty tortured logic.
Yeah, I just think it's
it may seem that way now, but you'll understand in time.
Yeah, I heard what you did with the bed.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of mine. Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Whatever. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you, while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed. Agreed?
Yeah, I think that's fair enough.
Splendid. On to more pressing matters.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Alright, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion.
Yeah.
I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Yeah, spectacular failure is a bit of an understatement, I think. So who do you plan to contact? Or is that...
Who you plan to contact?
Yeah,
or
is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them.
Ooh.
But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
So how do you want... would you like me to do this?
Alright. How do I find the source?
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Potesta Quisitor, right? Okay, that's a nice... yeah, go on.
Potesta Quisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for? One more thing.
What?
Thank you, Geralt.
Hey! No problem, Yennefer. Can sort that out for you. Okay, disturbance. So do we need to... oh, we've already got it equipped, so that's fine. Let's whip it out then, shall we?
Nothing here.
No, nothing, but we'll keep it out. Why not? We'll have a nice little jog downstairs as well. I like the fact you don't run out of stamina in Kaer Morhen. Actually, in the castle itself, so the fortress, or whatever you want to call it. Ooh, I got something, and I found some more dwarven spirit.
Oh, got a signal.
Yeah, Geralt, we have. Or is it coming from Lambert?
It's growing stronger.
Hey, yeah. Alright, not that way. Oh, it's getting stronger.
Can't be far now.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Yeah, I got lumbered. Oh, it's on one now. Oh no, it's dropped off, so it's back this way. Can only be this then. What's this?
Ah, there you are. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs.
Ah.
No No wonder the megascope doesn't work. Alright, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
You might as well talk to yourself there, Geralt.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Okay, so then, we can put that away. What we'll do on our way past is we'll just grab some of these chests, I think. Well, might as well grab some of all sorts, haven't we? Illustrated Atlas of Insectoids. Okay, what's that one? Ooh, bestiary entry added. Okay, Aracus, monster of the... Oh, crikey, Fred. Brachioarachnidae, or... yeah, subtype... Viper hexapoda, lives mainly in boggy terrain, but also in caves and abandoned mines. Hierarchical caste structure with highly specified members, or highly specific members. Master of mimicry, many specimens highly poisonous, invasive species, immigrated from the south, must be fought with silver, ideally freshly coated with insectoid oil. Okay. Aricaceae, venomous Aricaceae, or Aricus, it's easier. Aricaceae is more than one. The Wild Hunt, we've not read that one yet. A frail ribbon flickers across the sky, the rider's spectral silhouette barely discernible within it. Then the cavalcade contorts closer and closer, revealing more and more of their ghastly form. Now the buffalo horns atop their helms penetrate one's view. Now the crest betwixt them, and now the skull-like face exposed beneath their visors. The riders sit astride skeletal mounts, and bits of barding stuck to the sides like boils. A furious gale howls through the willows, their blades now glisten like unfailing stars in the black sky. The wind howls louder and louder. No, that is no wind, that is ghoul song. Suddenly the nightmarish cavalcade twists once more, the hooves of its ghostly mounts churning the light of will-o'-the-wisps hanging above the bog. At the head of the cavalcade rides the king of the hunt. A rust-eaten bassinet sways above a skull-like mask. Gaping eye sockets burn with a pale blue fire. Around him wells a tattered cloak, a necklace rattles atop his rust-covered breastplate. Holes empty as the abyss stare out from it. Once they were filled with precious stones, but these fell out during his race across the skies and became stars. The king of the hunt laughs, his teeth, rotten as a grave, snapping above the rusted collar of his breastplate. The blue flames in the eye sockets of his skeletal mask roar. Okay, so let us head back and see Yennefer and let her know that all is sorted. Well, the disturbances anyway. Right, come on then. Yen, we're done. Love the music at Kaer Morhen. I just love the music full stop in the game. It's so atmospheric.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
No, he probably knew.
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Foli. Gledev Dawn Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Yeah, she doesn't look right impressed with that. I take it you know the dialect.
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
You've heard the words before, haven't you?
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Really? Why? What's the problem?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Okay. Do you understand that?
Any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Oh, well, we know
Wish
that.
everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that about the migration?
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No.
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn.
That's true.
The Ensei and the NN
Look at
elves
me.
were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very old.
So what now?
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
Alright, so let's head to... which one should we do first? I think we're going to Beta Forktail first. So we need to find Eskel. So we'll head back downstairs. And round we go. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll head to where we start looking for Eskel. And then probably take a break. Because we've been going quite a while now. We're approaching an hour actually, so yeah, it's probably for the best. It's a shame there isn't a fast travel point actually inside Kaer Morhen, and Crows Perch for that matter. The fact that you've got to go right outside is such a long way as well. yeah, so what we'll do is we will take a break here before we go on search for Eskel. So we will do that beginning next episode. So until then, thank you very much for watching and goodbye.